Hello, today we are going to present about Thanksgiving. First thing we're gonna talk about is the history of Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a federal holiday in the United States celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November. It is sometimes called American Thanksgiving outside the United States to distinguish it from the Canadian holiday of the same name and related celebration in other regions.
It originated as a day of Thanksgiving and Harvest Festival, with the theme of the holiday revolving around giving thanks, and the centerpiece of Thanksgiving celebration remaining a Thanksgiving dinner. Thanksgiving has been celebrated nationally on and off since 1789, with a proclamation by President George Washington after a request by Congress. What are the 5 symbols of Thanksgiving? Let's see. Thanksgiving is celebrated in many parts of the world. It is especially to us because it earmarks the turning point of harvest, an opportunity for the birth of a nation. Because flags are symbols, we thought we would share some fun Thanksgiving facts. Here are 5 symbols which represent Thanksgiving and their meanings.
Cornucopia is a horn-shaped basket filled with the bounty of harvest, fruit, grain, vegetable. A matriarch broke off his horn and offered it to the god Sud as a sign of reverence. In return, Sud set the image of the god in the sky, now known as Capricorn. This is an action of gratitude and offering thanks and giving.
Corn is believed to be the staple of the Native American before colonization. In order of colonization to be sustainable, Native Americans taught pilgrims to plant corn, which became a staple at the first Thanksgiving meal.
3. Pumpkin is one of the strangest fruits as it grows out of a flower. Because it is an autumn fruit, it is considered a harvest fruit to represent bounty. Pumpkin pie has grown to be a staple at Thanksgiving meals. It is believed that the Native Americans from the first Thanksgiving represented the pumpkin as life-giving sun and also a symbol for man's personal power. Bean. The American bean is sometimes referred to as the pole bean. This is because Native Americans taught the pilgrims to plant the bean next to the corn, so the bean could grow up along the stalk. It was believed the Native Americans practiced eating this fruit in their regular diet.
5. Cranberry. Cranberries became a staple food after the pilgrims found mixing the fruit with brown sugar made for a very pleasant dessert. Originally called the cranberry, this fruit plant reminded pilgrims for the cranberry for its pink blossoms with drooping head. How the Thanksgiving Day is celebrated.
First, let's go watch Thanksgiving parade.
The return of the Macy's annual Thanksgiving Day Parade, the parade route, especially given the pandemic that is thriving, drew a huge crowd on the 2.5-mile route. A far cry, though, from last year's minuscule parade.
At the parade for us on this Thanksgiving Day, here's Eyewitness News reporter Kimberly Richardson.
They stepped, jumped, and showed up in person for New York City's 95th annual Thanksgiving Day Parade, mesmerized by all this iconic event had to offer.
Definitely a bucket list item.
What do you think so far?
Oh, it exceeds my expectations. I have to pinch myself to think that I'm really here in New York City watching this parade.
It was like reuniting with an old friend.
It's
It's amazing. Definitely worth getting here at 5 a.m.
51 inflatables and balloons, some 4 stories high, the floats, 28 works of art, and more than 800 very enthusiastic clowns. Speaking of upbeat,
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
That's Eyewitness News producer Andy Savis and his wife Aranzis making sure Snoopy stayed on course.
Is this your first time?
Oh, yeah.
It's my second time. Second time. Is it everything you thought?
Everything. Oh, my gosh. That and much more. My goodness, like a bag of potato chips on top of Thanksgiving. It's incredible.
Part of the magic is watching folks watch the parade. Like Whitney, here comes her son Simeon, the first male twirler in Hampton University's marching band.
This is his first time in a parade. We took him like 8 years ago, and they were freezing cold, and they were like, I want to be in it. It's amazing.
Everyone taking part in the parade had to be vaccinated. Spectators didn't.
It feels good to be in the front row, too. I mean, we were wearing like our masks earlier, but like as long as we're outside, I think it's fine. And we're vaccinated.
And this is my favorite. It's the first ever puppet balloon. Her name is Tiptoe. She's a bit shy, but she's ready to make her debut here in New York City.
Looking ahead, in this case, the tail end of the parade, the star of the show.
Oh, Santa all the way. Santa.
But there's one thing. Hurry, he's coming.
Have there been moments of naughty?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Makes life interesting.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Kimberly Richardson, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Wow, it's amazing. Let's see some information. Thanksgiving Day is a day for people in the US to give thanks for what they have. Families and friends get together for a meal, which traditionally includes a roast turkey, stuffing, potatoes, vegetables, cranberry sauce, gravy, and pumpkin pie. In some cities and towns, there are parades during the Thanksgiving weekend. In most areas, these festivities also mark the opening of the Christmas shopping season.
Are you wondering what the children sing on Thanksgiving?
Let's listen. Thankful Children Thanksgiving Song by Shona Bell Edward.
One, for each blessed day. Two, every breath I take. Three, for my family. Four, all they mean to me. Five, just to be alive. Six, for the earth and sky. And seven, for heaven. For every good thing that I have comes from God. Every day, every hour, there are blessings He sends without number or end. If I counted 100 or 1,000, I'm sure there would still be more to be thankful for. 8, for the chance to grow. 9, heart and hands and soul. 10, for the eyes to see all God has given me. I could go on and on, counting the whole day long. I know He is with me, for every good thing that I have comes from God. Every day, every hour, there are blessings He sends without number or end. If I counted 100 or 1,000, I'm sure there would still be more. There would still be more and more to be thankful for.
Ten common Thanksgiving dishes that are turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing, and sweet potato.
Pumpkin pie.
mashed potato, gravy, corn, green bean casserole, mac and cheese.
18 thoughtful gifts to bring your Thanksgiving dinner host. An appetizer, side dish, or dessert. Wine, whiskey, champagne, cider, or favorite drink.
An edible treat for the next morning, flowers or centerpieces, a small gift for the avid cook.
White pumpkin pie baker dish. If it's your turn to bring the pie, carry it in this pumpkin-shaped pie dish as your gift to behold. Fruit quarter set. Clusters are always a good host gift idea, especially when they this pretty and in season. Citrus garland, compact river sheet board, principal Thanksgiving tag, mason jar light bulb.
Candle gift sets. Candles are always a good go-to gift, and a set of seasonal ones is perfect for the holidays. The artist capsule. Vase soliflora. If you are bringing flowers, it can't hurt to bring a stylish vase to push them into.
The art of the cheese plate, bi-monogram ornament, and fabulous floral cake stand.
And the last one, glass pumpkin object. Thank you for watching.